Welcome back, children. Welcome to Refresh Concepts with me, Dinesh Modi. We inch further with the next category of sum. The next category sum speaks on problems on work and time. Now, children, actually students find this particular type of sums as very difficult. In my purview, these are very simple, so long as you know one simple concept. And that's what I'm going to make you understand. So let me make you all understand the concept by giving you a simple example. Say, a certain piece of work is given to me, and I complete that in 5 days. So what part of the work gets completed in 1 day? My question is, a certain piece of work gets completed from my side in 5 days. So what part is completed in 1 day? The answer is very clear. Sir, 1/5 of the work gets completed. How much part of the work gets completed in 2 days? 2/5 of the work. How much part gets completed in 4 days? 4/5 of the work. And how much part gets completed in 5 days? 5 by 5, that is 5/5, which is nothing but one complete work. Children, whenever we are dealing with problems on time and work, this is what we have to keep in mind. Always, while framing a condition, while framing the equation, or rather before framing an equation, keep this in mind that we have to convert in any unit time. The unit time could be in seconds, hours, days, minutes, years, months. It could be anything, but we have to convert in per unit time. Let me exactly illustrate what am I trying to say by solving this particular sum. The picture will be more clear, right? Let's read this particular sum. 8 men and 12 boys. 8 men and 12 boys can do a certain piece of work in 10 days. Okay, so there is some work being allotted to men and boys, and that is what gets completed in 10 days. Fine, 8 men and 12 boys, sorry. While 6 men and 8 boys do the same work in 14 days, find the time taken by single man and single boy to do the same work individually. Fine, children, let me first start with my sum by making the initial conditions as such. So, what is the time required by a single man? So, we initialize our sum. Find the time required by a single man and a single boy. So, we say let the time required by single men to do certain piece of work be X days. What is the time required by a single man to do certain piece of work? Be X days. On the same lines, let the time required by single boy to do, this is men actually, if you cannot see, to do certain piece of work be Y days. So we have initialized from our side that if a single man had to do the same piece of work, he will take X days, and if a single boy has to do the same piece of work, he shall take Y days. So now, children, as we have discussed couple of minutes back, what will be the work done in 1 day? If a single man takes X days to complete a certain piece of work, what part of the work will be completed in 1 day? Can I say 1 by X part? Work done by single men in 1 day, 1 by X. Work done by single boy in 1 day will be 1 by Y. This is what I was trying to say, children. One man in 1 day will do 1 by X part of the work. Likewise, one boy will do 1 by Y part of the work. How many boys and how many men are there? So let's try and frame the equation. This is for one man. right? If there were to be 2 men, had I multiplied this with 2? If there are 4 men, I will multiply this by 4. If there are 8 men, I shall multiply this by 8. I hope you have understood, right? So I'm not writing it over here. We are framing our equation now. So what is our equation? S per first GC. S per first GC. Pay attention, children. Pay attention. 8 men, 12 boys can do a certain piece of work in 10 days. Right? So this is single men when multiplied with 8 men working for single day. This is for single boy, 12 boys working for single day. Together they complete in 10 days, but since we are taking 1 day, so what part of the work gets completed in 1 day? 1/10th part? Right, 10 days. So 1 day, 1/10. So let's frame an equation. This as 8 by x plus 12 by y. 8 by x plus 12 by y is equals to 1/10. Is equals to 1/10. This is my equation number 1. This is my equation number 1. S per second GC. S per second GC. Now, I think so picture is more clear. 6 men, 8 boys, 14 days. 6 men, 8 boys, 14 days. I hope this is very clear now. Once the first one is clear, second one is very, very clear. But I will tell you one simple thing. By looking at the question itself, you feel that this is a sum which is based on substitution. Right? 1 by x, 1 by y. So this is a substitution sum. Children, I would not like to do this particular sum via substitution. Substitution is one of the answer. I don't deny to that. Substitution is one of the answer, but via this sum, I would like you to make you all understand without substitution also we can do this particular sum. How? Let me make you understand. Instead of writing this as equation number 2, I shall divide this equation. Divide by 2. Now, when we divide by 2, only one care needs to be taken that when we divide this by 2, it's going to be 3 by x. When we divide this by 2, it's going to be 4 by y. When we divide this by 2, it's not going to be 1 by 7. In haste, you might say it's 1 by 7. It's going to be 1 by 28. Right? It is dividing by 2. In short, we are dividing it by 2 means we are multiplying by half. Even here also, if to make you understand, when I say divide by 2 means multiplying by half. Multiplying by half. Right? So it's going to be 1 by 28. Just don't make this mistake. So I'll erase this half only. I'll erase this half. It was only for making you all understand. So this is going, even this is. So it's 1 by 28. Now, I can say this as my equation number 2. When I say this is my equation number 2, I'll pick up y. I shall pick up y. Here it is 12. Here there is 4. Can you multiply this equation 2 by 3? Can you multiply this equation 2 by 3? So I'm multiplying equation 2 by 3. When I multiply this equation 2 by 3, what answer will I get? Multiply equation 2 by 3. On doing so, it is 9 by x plus 12 by y. 9 by x plus 12 by y is equals to. Now we are multiplying. So it is into 3, here also into 3. So it's going to be 3 by 28. It will not be 1 upon 28 into 3. It's 3 by 28. Let this be my equation number 3. Let this be my equation number 3. Now children, if I take 1 and 3, check the y part. Is the coefficient same? Indeed. So subtract. Subtracting. You can take subtract 1 from 3 or 3 from 1. Call is totally yours. I'll take subtract equation 1 from 3. Subtract equation 1 from 3. Subtract equation 1 from 3. When I do so, I'll write down 3 first. 9 by x plus 12 by y is 3 by 28. And here 8 by x plus 12 by y is equals to 1 by 10 is equals to 1 by 10. Now children, those who find it a bit difficult, I'll just make you all understand. We are going for subtraction. So plus 12 by y minus 12 by y gets cancels off. Why? Because we are looking at the new sign. 9 by x minus 8 by x. 9 by x minus 8 by x. You all can work out in the rough column. You all can work out in the rough column. So this is for your reference. 9 by x minus 8 by x. Denominator happens to be the same. I'll be getting answer as 1 by x. How about 3 by 28 minus 1 by 10? So it is 3 by 28 minus 1 by 10. The LCM is going to be 280, children. The LCM is going to be 280. So into 28 into 28 into 10 into 10. So I'll be getting 30 minus 28 whole upon 280, which is 2 upon 280, which you can reduce down to 1 by 140. You can reduce down to 1 by 140. So I shall get this as 1 by x and this as actually 2 by 280, which you can reduce down to 1 by 140. 1 by x is 1 by 140, which implies x is equals to 140, which implies x is equals to 140. Children, we did not went for substitution sum. That is 1 by x is a and 1 by y b. We have gone with altogether different way. I want to find out y also. Now you can substitute value of x in any of the equation. Mind you, don't do it in 3 because it is multiplied 3 times now. 1 or 2, you can pick up any one of them. I shall pick up 1. Substitute x equals to 140 in equation 1. Now in my equation 1, I'm having 8 by x plus 12 by y is 1 by 10. So 8 by 140 plus 12 by y is 1 by 10. Let me say further. Let me say this further. Let 12 by y be here only. So 12 by y be here is 1 by 10 minus 8 by 140. 1 by 10 minus 8 by 140. Can I simply say multiply by 14? Multiply by 14. Will I get the answer? So we work out here now, children. We work out here. What is that going to be? 12 by y is 14 minus 8. 6 by 14 minus 8. 6 by 140. 6 by 140. 6 ones are 6 twos are 6 ones are 6 twos are. Now I can go for cross multiplication. Y turns out to be 280. My value of y turns out to be 280. So what is the answer? We were looking out for find the time taken by a single man. So single man takes how many days? 140 days. Find the time taken by a single boy. The single boy will take how many days? 280 days. So let's jot down our final answer. Therefore, time taken by single men will be 140 days, and time taken by single boy will be 280 days. Single men 140 days, single boy 280 days. This is how we normally do sum of time and work. I hope you have understood. But a simple thing, care should be kept in mind. What time frame per unit? That means what type of or what kind of work or how much work is done in per unit time. Mainly this part and this part.